Welcome back to Baking Soda Kitchen. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be making a banana bread, sometimes known as a banana cake. But before that, why don't you head down and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time we post a new recipe. Now I'll show you the ingredients required for the recipe. Let's get on with today's video. Okay, before we get started, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now let's take a look at the ingredients. Okay, for this banana bread recipe, the ingredients required are 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, half a cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white sugar. Actually, you can just use 1 sugar for this and use 3/4 cups, but to give it more flavor, I'm going to use both the sugars in this recipe. Next, we will need half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 eggs, half a cup of butter, unsalted butter, which is around 113 grams. And then we will need 2 very ripened banana. You can use more if you want, but these bananas are quite big, so I'm only going to use 2 for this recipe. Next up, we will need about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, as always in our baking recipes. And lastly, we will need half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're going to add toppings to this bread. You can use any toppings you like, but here is pistachios, almonds, as well as raisins. Again, you can use anything you want. You can even use chocolate chips or cranberries, anything you like. Okay, we're going to start off by mashing our 2 bananas. Make sure that they are really ripe, then it will be pretty easy to mash them. Just mash. You can leave a little bit of chunks behind. It doesn't have to be very smooth. It will give a good texture to the banana bread. Okay, so now our bananas are well mashed and there are still some chunks left behind. I have 2 eggs here that I'm just going to quickly beat. And then add it to the banana mixture. And then just mix it until it's well combined. Okay, our banana mixture is now ready. So now we're going to prepare our butter sugar mixture. In another bigger mixing bowl, I'm going to add 100 grams of unsalted butter, which is about half a cup. To that, I'll add a 1/4 cup of white sugar, and then half a cup of brown sugar. So we're going to cream this with a hand mixer until the sugar is well combined. Okay, our butter sugar mixture is perfectly combined. The sugar is well incorporated in the butter. Now let's move to the next step. Okay, so after we're done beating, we're going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Okay, this is perfect. It's very pale. To this butter sugar mixture, I'm going to add our banana mixture. And then just gently fold it in until it's well mixed. So actually I've changed to a whisk to help me beat it easier. So now I've beat it well. To this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then just mix that in once. And then we're going to add our dry ingredients. So I'm going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and then half a teaspoon of baking powder. Then we just have to slowly combine our dry ingredients here. Our banana bread batter is now ready. We can add the toppings. So I'm going to add almonds, pistachios, and then black raisins. Okay, now we just mix this in well, and then it's ready to be poured inside the loaf pan and almost ready to be baked. Okay, so I've greased and lined with a parchment paper. This is my loaf pan. So now let's pour our batter inside the loaf pan. Okay, I've poured it inside the loaf pan. It's now ready to be baked. Okay, it's time to bake it. This is the oven. If you haven't watched our unboxing video, check it out. I'll link it in the description. So now we're going to bake the banana bread in our oven for 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, our banana bread is now ready. We're going to take it out of the oven and cool it for 10 minutes. Okay, now it's time to cut. And that was the banana bread. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was super simple, so you can try it out at home, and it's the only bread that doesn't require yeast. So if you can't get yeast right now, this is perfect for you to make. All you need is just a few ripened bananas. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.